Today we're talking about something close to my heart, English. Specifically, why British English sometimes feels like, well, English, but on steroids. Now, before anyone gets offended, we love British English. We just don't always understand why it does what it does. Let's start with everyday vocabulary. In America, we live in an apartment. In Britain, it's a flat, which sounds less like a home and more like a tire problem. Americans wear sneakers, Brits wear trainers, which makes it sound like the shoes are going to coach you through an emotional journey. In the US, we drive on highways. In the UK, it's the motorway, which sounds fast and exciting until you realize everyone is doing 62 and deeply committed to it. Now let's talk about daily life, because this is where things get really creative. If an American says, "I'll call you," we mean soon. If a British person says, "I'll call you," it could mean today, next week, or never, and all of those are technically polite. And then there's this classic British phrase, "You all right?" In America, that's a serious question. In Britain, it's a greeting. No one actually wants an answer. Now let's talk about food words because, wow. In America, cookies are cookies. In Britain, they're biscuits. Unless they're not biscuits, in which case they're still biscuits. And pudding in Britain doesn't mean pudding. It means dessert. All dessert. Forever. Now spelling, because British English decided to keep letters just in case. Center, realize, defense. Extra letters everywhere like they're emotionally attached. Americans simplified spelling because we believe words should work as hard as we do. Finally, let's talk about tone. American English is direct. If we don't like something, we say it. British English is subtle. If a British person says, "That's interesting," they absolutely hate it and will talk about it later with friends. So which one is better? American English is clear, confident, and efficient. British English is polite, indirect, and quietly judging you. Same language. Totally different operating systems. Teacher, closing, smiling. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video, subscribe and tell me in the comments, American English or British English. Just remember, we're both right. But one of us orders coffee without a translation guide. See you next time. If you prefer my English over Emily's, please give me a thumbs up.